Hello everyone, Mrs. Mast here. So over the last couple of weeks we've been talking about the 6 traits of writing. This week we are going to be focusing on word choice as the trait for writing. And the icon for word choice is this bullseye. And word choice is simply talking about using very precise words that hit right on the target, right in the bullseye, rather than vague words. So as in Walter the Farting Dog, which you have heard me read, the author is using the word farting instead of what I would have had to use when I was a kid, tooting or passing gas. Farting is very direct and it's right to the point, and quite honestly, it's funnier than the other words. The author also uses, when he talks about Betty and Billy going with their father to take Walter to the veterinarian, the vet explains farting as rectal flatulence. That's a phrase I didn't even know until I was much older, but I like that the author put that in here because that just gives more vocabulary for you and me and other people to learn. Something about this book that I don't like is when the author is using dialogue to show characters in the book speaking, the author uses the word said quite a bit. So in class we're going to be looking at the phrasing said is dead, and I'm going to put up here on the screen a poster that has said is dead, and it gives a lot of other ways to say said. And Dad can say, hey, we've got to take Walter to the vet, said Dad. Oh yeah, we should probably do that soon, replied Mom. So the author could use words such as replied, or asked, or inquired, or shouted instead of said. Those words are more precise, they're to the point, and they make your writing more interesting. So I'm going to put some other posters up here. I have 100 ways to say bad. I have ways to say very. So one thing I like about very, instead of saying, oh, that was very painful, I could say, oh man, that was excruciating. I've said that about a test before. If a test is really hard, instead of saying it was really hard or very hard, I've said, man, that was excruciating. Instead of saying very rich, you can say wealthy. So when you're writing this week, we really want you to think about the word choices that you use. Use words that are precise, to the point, that make your writing pop or more vivid, so that it's more exciting for the readers to read. Besides these posters that I will put into this video and we will print in class, we want you to download the Merriam-Webster app on your iPads. That is an app that will give you the definition to any word that you type in, but it has a thesaurus in it, and what a thesaurus does is it gives you words that are antonyms and synonyms of words, so words that are the same or opposite, so synonym, same or similar, and antonym, anti, opposite. So if I want to say a word other than said, I could find shouted or yelled. Instead of saying laughed, sure Dad, okay, laughed Billy, it could say maybe giggled or chortled. So that's what we want you to be thinking about this week when you are choosing your words for your writing. Be precise in your word choice. Make your writing more vivid, more exciting by choosing bullseye words, words that get right to the point.